spiritual folks, welcome to another episode of BS Tarot. Thank you for coming along on this little journey. My name is Raul, and I'll be your guide today. Today we're going to be doing a reading for Aries, which is the silly little ram people. They like to go around headbutting all the time and banging into things. It's crazy what they do. Aries are crazy little ram people. Anyway, as I've said before in some of my other broadcasts, I'm not professionally trained in tarot, but I do like spiritual things, and I feel that even though I haven't read the instruction manual that came with the cards, I think I have a pretty good idea of what's going on there. So today we'll just do this reading for Aries. It's going to be fantastic, just like all the other episodes that we've had. It's going to be great. So let's just get right into things. Let me get a little sip of my. Today we have a little bit of Liquid Death Cherry Obituary. I like a nice little seltzer sometimes to help my throat. It does great. Let me get a little bit of this. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff there. We'll just bring the little pizza oven over a little closer so you can get a good look at that. I'm going to light up our little stick here. The little maple or oak or whatever it is. I don't know. I think on the last episode we found out that this wasn't actually Paleo Santo like I thought it was. It's more just something I picked up from the yard. And I think maybe it's like maybe it's a birch. I don't know. We're not really sure. We give that a little start there. And as always, I like to use the little fan to give it a little bit more. Give it a little bit more. Give it a little boost here. There we go. That's looking nice. I don't know about you folks, but when I like to do a little fire pit or something, I like to make a nice little. I like to get it going really good. Oh, there we go. That's looking lovely. Let's just get rid of some of the ash. Whew. Okay, that's a little much. I have to. Yeah, there we go. And push all the smoke away. We don't want the landlord calling the fire department again. Let's just see here what we've got. Like I said, today's reading is for Aries, so let's just get right into things and see what the spiritual world has to say to Aries. Oh my. This is the 9 of Cups, I think. We had a lot of cups going on in some of the other episodes. This is the most cups that we've seen so far. This is by far the biggest number of cups. And that's a lot of cups. I'm not sure why this guy is just sitting with the cups in the middle, though. Maybe he's waiting on a party to start. Maybe that's what's going on there. Or maybe he's got a problem with drinking, like we saw with the Taurus. I don't know. The bull people. I'm not sure what's going on there. But I think this is an interesting cup, and as you know with our episodes, the story just kind of unfolds as we go. So we'll just put him here and we'll see what what he's up to later. Just a reminder, I do pre-shuffle my cards. I don't like to shuffle in front of people. It seems a little bit like showing off. Oh, the moon. Okay. The moon, and you've got some dog-looking things barking at the moon. I don't know what the lobster's about. I don't know why the lobster's barking at the moon with the dogs. I don't get that. So maybe this is something to do with nighttime. Maybe this guy comes out at night, starts the party kind of late. So it's a late night party kind of thing. We've had parties in other episodes. So we'll just go with this is a late night party that's going to go on here. It's this stupid Knight of Wands. This is not a wand. I don't know why anyone would call this a wand. This is clearly a stick. And a knight with a stick is just the silliest thing. You can't do anything with a stick. I don't understand. You're not going into battle with a stick. You're not going to fight other knights with a stick. This is just pure silliness. We're gonna move the pizza oven, and we're gonna put the knight of stick out of the way. If you look too, it says wands, and there's only one stick. Just wands, not wand. It's a knight with a stick. I really just I don't like this card. Oh, it's a 2 of pentagrams. I don't know what this is about with the boats in the background. This makes me laugh a little bit. He's just joking around. He's got both the pentagrams and a big rubber band. He's just whirling those around. Maybe he's a juggler. Maybe that's what is going on. Maybe he's juggling his life around and trying to figure things out. He's got maybe an invitation to a party, a big party, because there's 9 cups. It's going to be at night, and he's just juggling. Maybe that's what he brings to the party. He juggles. He's one of those guys. Yeah, we'll just keep going. We're going to let the story unfold here. The 6 of Swords, I guess. I'm a little concerned with this card, because you've got 6 swords, and you got like a man and his wife, I guess, and child there. And the thing that concerns me is the placement of the swords. They jabbed them into the boat. They're just jabbed right in there. How is that not going to leak? Couldn't you just lay the swords down and they could be in there? If you need to carry all of these swords, just lay them down in the boat. He's carrying a lot of swords in a boat, and he's just jabbed them all into the boat. I don't think that's good. That's not a good sign. Maybe this is gonna look like, the little juggler guy here with his rubber band pentagrams. He's trying to get to the party, but his car's gonna break down because he's jabbed holes in it. I don't know. I'm not liking the way this reading is going, Aries. I'm not a big fan of it. Oh, good God. 8 of sticks, and there's not even a person in this one. It's just a bunch of flying sticks. Well, maybe that's what's wrong with this knight. Maybe the knight threw all of his sticks, and that's why they're, just in the air. There's a lot going on in this reading, Aries. We'll decipher this as we get closer to the end. I'm not really sure right now, because I'm very confused, honestly. In my 3.5 weeks of doing tarot reading, I haven't come across anything quite like this, and it's very confusing. Just 8 sticks in the air. All right, I tell you what, I'm not even going to look at this card. Just pisses me off. I'm going to put it back in the deck like I did the last time. We'll just pretend that's not even there, because that's just a silly card, and I'm not a fan. Oh, I guess this is the 2 of Cups. You got 2 people here. You got this guy and this lady. And they're sharing cups, and they've got this little lion bird. I don't know what's going on here. You got a lion bird, a bunch of flying sticks. You got the man in the boat that's obviously not going to go very far. And you got juggler boy. Something howling at the moon. Yeah, maybe, okay, maybe it kind of goes like this. Let's just ignore the other stick card for a bit. You got a friend having a party. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be at nighttime because the moon is out, obviously. You're going to take your juggling act and go along. Your car's going to break down on the way. But you're going to meet somebody pretty cool. These two seem like they're getting along pretty well. These two are having a good time, unlike me and Gerald right now. Gerald is my roommate, by the way. He sometimes helps out with the setup of the tarot reading, but he's not being very helpful today. It's kind of I don't want to talk about it, to be honest with you. Well, I do want to talk about it, but I'm not going to. I don't think that would be a good thing to do right now. Anyway, so we've got these things going on, and then some sticks again. I don't know why. I'm putting this one back too. We'll just see what's next in the deck. Let's see here. I don't like this card at all. This is 8 of Swords. We got there's 2. No, I'm just not doing that one either. Let's just pick one. Everything is sword related, and I don't like it right now. Let's see what. Nope. I'm just gonna put that one back, and let's see. Okay, the King of Cups. You know, in one of the previous episodes, we have the Queen of Cups, and she was throwing the party, and so there's a lot of cup activity here. Let's just go with this. You're having a party. Somebody's having a party. Lots of people are coming, and it's at night. You're going to take your juggling act. Your car's probably going to break down or have some mechanical difficulties on the way because of all the swords. But you're going to meet somebody really nice, and she's going to make you feel like a king. There you go. That's the story. That's what's going on. We like nice little stories here on this channel, and I think that's what this story is all about. Maybe that's what it's about. You're going to do your silly little juggling. Car breaks down, meet someone nice, and she's going to treat you like a king. Okay, let's get into the oracle cards here. We'll get a little bit more depth into things. Oh, difficult road. See, there you go. There you go. Right there it is. Look at that. Just look at that. You got the difficult road because you jabbed swords into the bottom of your boat. So it's going to be difficult. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. There you go. We'll go. Yeah, that's what we're doing there. You're going to take the high road. See, this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about, Aries. You've taken the high road, and that leads you to this nice lady. Or maybe you're the lady and it's a nice man. I don't know. I'm not sure there, but let's just say you're meeting somebody nice. Well, since we got the King of Cups, let's just say this one's for the boys. Okay. It's the King of Cups, and yeah. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Connect to intuition. Yeah, I think your intuition probably says this party's a good time to juggle. And that's why you're going to go with that. That's how those go together. Inner peace, there it is. That's how it all comes. That's how it all comes together. Inner peace. She treats you like the King of Cups, and it's all nice and laid out there for you. There it is. Difficult road. You're connecting to intuition. You're taking the high road. You're meeting the nice lady, and you end up finding inner peace. And that's what we all want. That's what everybody wants. I want that. Gerald wants that. Those boys from the Dispatch County Swap Shop and their friends, they all want that. It's fantastic. This is great. Let's give our numbers a little look today. All right, we've got a 6. That's a pretty good number. We got a Jack. That's probably this guy's name again. This guy, he's Jack. He's probably there doing that thing. We've got 9, so you got 6 and 9. You know what that you know what that means. We're gonna have a 10. All right, 10. It's a, I don't know where that one's going, but there you go. It's a 10. Got a king. Oh, there we go. Right on target. Right on target with another king. Another 10. Look at that. Okay. Well, maybe the numbers you need to be looking for are like this whole 10, 10. Sometimes when they repeat like that, it's something to pay attention to. And king, king. So if you see king, king somewhere, there you go. All right. Well, there's our number cards. And how all of that stacks up. Everything's looking great. Everything, I was a little worried there for a while, Aries, but we turned it all around. We end up as the king and have a nice party where we meet someone great, and we got our 10-10 double king thing here. This has all been fantastic. This has been such a good reading, and I'm very happy we did this today. Anyway, thank you for joining my channel, travelers, and you have a good evening.